think of your big idea, is a book a part of that deal? Do you see yourself in front of a beautiful plate glass window, staring out at a sunset over a beach, or maybe a snow-capped mountain peak, writing away and creating something that people are not only going to learn from you with, but you're going to get paid very well in the process? If that's always been a part of your dream, we're going to talk about how to make that a reality in today's episode of Vision of Success TV. Is right now the best time on earth to actually write a book? If you've done any research on book writing, chances are you've seen the numbers, and in some cases might even be just a little bit freaked out by what you see. Right now, right in the US of A, there are about 3 million books produced every single year, and the number is rising all the time. In many cases, we don't even know how many books because there's so many people out there actually creating them every single day. And if you add in what people are creating around the world, again, you can see why there's millions and millions of books, of things being published every single year. And at the same time, if you read industry statistics, you will find that the overall book sales process is actually going down. It has gone from about 1.8 billion just a couple of years ago down to about 1.7 billion. But keep in mind that that's still $1.7 billion in sales in the book industry today. All you need is a very small piece of that in order to be a success. Now, statistics also show that the average book that is produced today will only sell about 250 copies this year. And over its entire life, no more than 3,000 copies will be sold. So all of that can be a little bit intimidating when that's your big idea, when your big idea starts with a book. So why should you jump into that? Why should you go into that industry? Why should you spend all of your time, in some cases months or even years, creating something that maybe not bring anything to fruition, that maybe you just don't create enough that you could ever create a business from? A lot of people put the brakes on before they even start for that very reason. They see those numbers and they tend to freak out just a little bit, saying, why should I put my hard-earned time and energy into something when statistics show that I'm probably not going to get anything from it? Well, the thing that you need to know is that the average person now that is creating books, if you attempt to do it in the old-fashioned way, where you go out and you find a publisher and you expect them to do the work for you, you are going to be sorely disappointed. Because in today's world, publishing does not work for the average person, especially if you are trying to convert it into some type of a business on the side as well. Overall, the publishing part will only take about 5%. The actual writing of your concept is about 5% of the process. The rest of your process, 95%, comes from the marketing side, and that is all up to you. Everything about it is in your court. It's in your territory. You're the one that has to do it. So what you need to do is you need to think of the person you are selling to first. What are they going to buy and what are they interested in? You need to think of that long before you ever get to the point where you're creating your book. Because if you create your book first, if you do that and you think about your audience, who you're actually going to sell to, then all of a sudden your mind can start opening up to all the other possibilities. Because you may have a lot more possibilities than just that book. There may be the possibilities of coaching programs and all kinds of other things in which the client base that you're bringing in based on that book actually converts a whole lot more. Now, if you like this tip right here, I welcome you to sign up right here for my newsletter. Every single week, I provide you with one tip and one video just like this one, in which I help you change your big idea into a business solution that you can afford to have a lifestyle of your choosing. I look forward to talking to you again next week. Bye-bye.